All this like sappy tree stuff, you know? There's another one. It's like it's just stuck in there. Man. There's one more. Those little sappy things right there I just found right there are not actually any of the reasons or the things that I don't like about this car, but to see them and actually hear about them, stay tuned for more. So anyways guys, this is my 2019 WRX STI, and overall I'm super pumped about it. It's nice. Like I can't say enough about how much I enjoy this car. I really do. Even the key fob says it all. Like my key fob says paradise because I enjoy driving this car so much. This is my getaway. This is my fun. I enjoy everything about this car. There's just a few small little things, so don't take this video the wrong way and think that I'm totally dissing on Subaru or the WRX or the STI. There's just small little things that I wish I could tweak or make differently, or wish they would be just slightly different in some way, shape, or form to kind of make the car better for me. Mileage may vary. Everyone's different, and everyone has different little pet peeves and things like that, and things they like, things they don't like. But for me, these are a few small little things that I noticed that if I could change, I probably definitely would. Now, just a little background. I've owned this car for, I don't know, like 6 months now. I bought it at the very beginning of winter here in Pennsylvania. I've got to drive it in the snow. I've got to drive it on my winter tires. I've got to drive it in slushy conditions, wet conditions, icy conditions, deep snow, light snow, wet snow, cold snow, icy snow, like you name it, I've drove it in it. And now it's getting to be like springtime here finally. And I put the summer tires back on it, and I've absolutely in love in the summertime as well, even more than in the winter. Now, the first thing that I'm gonna talk about, the first little like gripe or complaint that I have that I can't really do anything about, and people may argue it differently. Honestly, like this paint job is awesome. I love the color, and I love that I got one of the limited edition ones. I was lucky enough to find one of the limited edition colors. Whether they come out with more next year or not, I have no idea. They probably will, who knows, and they won't be as special as this, but I love the color. I love the paint. The only thing I don't love about it is how thin it is. Initially, I've heard rumors about how thin it was, and I was like, whatever, it's car paint. I understand that like different colors have different thicknesses due to like the pigment and type of paint, like all sort, like that's just way above my level of expertise in paint, Subaru paint in general. Everyone says it's so thin, it's super thin, it'll mark up, it'll scratch, it'll get more or less kind of destroyed easier than any normal car's paint, or a lot of different cars paints and different color paint. Although I kind of took it into consideration living in Pennsylvania here and owning the car in Pennsylvania that has some pretty like harsh winters and a lot of road grit and grime and dust and cinders and salt and crap like that that's going to get kicked up onto your car as you drive. I'm trying to look for like one or two of the little marks that I've noticed. Anyways, I'm not going to waste time in this video trying to show you all like these teeny minuscule little chips. They exist and they are a thing. But if you're worried about the rumors being true, I'd say that they kind of are true, but although right now I haven't had any huge issues, like I take care of the car and I keep it clean, I keep it waxed, and I take as good a care as I can of the car. Next thing that we're going to talk about, we're going to have to get in the car for. Okay, so we're inside the car now, and this is the next thing that I'm going to talk about. I love the interior of this car. The seats, the Recaro seats, they're super nice. The doors, and as well as the finish and production quality on those, it's really nice, and everything in here is like, I just enjoy it. Like it's just pleasant to look at, it's pleasant to touch, it's pleasant to operate. It's really nice. I could go either way on this because again, it is super nice and aesthetically pleasing. In my mind, there's like a limit to like aesthetics and then functionality. And for me, like this steering wheel, the coating on it, I forgot what this stuff is called. It's right on the tip of my tongue and I can't think of it right now, so I'm probably gonna sound dumb in the video because I can't I can't think of what it's called. It is really nice and it's comfortable and it's super grippy. I'll give you a little close-up. There you go. So yeah, that's what it looks like. And again, but yeah, again, super comfortable, and it's super nice to drive. And I'm trying not to complain about it. It's just like small little things that are kind of like, I'm like, I wish it was a different way. But yeah, so steering wheel, super nice. The covering on it, super nice, but don't drive your car with even slightly dirty hands. This steering wheel is going to get filthy unless you wash your hands religiously every time before you touch it. And again, I wash my hands pretty damn often, and somehow I've still managed to kind of get these things a little grimy. I'm going to have to clean them. I know there's different cleaners out there for it. I'm aware of that. But again, like the spot where you grip the wheels is going to tend to get just kind of dirty. This material is very porous, and it's gonna collect dirt and grime. Kind of annoying. Really nice, but kind of annoying at the same time. Next thing we're gonna talk about is actually still inside the car here, and it kind of has to do with this. Take a look at that. Look at that nice STI badging on this piano black finish on the wheel here. That's nice. I'm gonna have to clean this off now because fingerprints, yeah. But anyways, it's really cool in the red stitching and everything. It's really nice. It's kind of hard to tell on my camera because of the settings on it. But yeah, right here on the stick, STI, right below it, STI. It's like, it's nice, dudes. It's like, it looks nice, you know. They're proud of that badge, and it stands for a lot, so they should be, rightfully so. I get it, I understand. But the problem that, again, this isn't like a huge problem. Again, it's just me kind of, it's kind of odd, you know. So yeah, right on the front grille here. Look at that. So good, right? That looks nice. Over here, don't mind how dirty it is because I drove the car for 2 days in Pennsylvania, so it's filthy. Right here, look at that badge. That's so nice. Super nice. And again, on the back end, here we are. Now, where it all starts to break down for me, and it's a small thing. Move my chemical guys stuff. Where I have the issue with it, which again, it's just a small issue, is right here on the wheels. Why? Like, why do you need to put STI badges on the wheels? What's special about them aside from how they're cut? And that they are special. I'll give them that. They are special because they fit around these oversized calipers. It's a little overboard. Trust me, that looks good. I like it. But at the same time, it's kind of like if you had a really nice pair of, like, I don't know, a nice Adidas shirt. A nice Adidas brand shirt, like it's your favorite shirt, you always wear it to do like whatever, go play soccer or go lift weights or whatever it is, and that's your shirt, right? But then you throw in like a pair of Adidas shorts, and then after that you throw in a really cool pair of like Adidas sneakers, get like some Adidas hat, and then you go to the Adidas store. It's like too much Adidas is like a bad thing, like whatever. I don't like pick your brand, I just use Adidas as an example, but like it's just like too much. It's too much stuff. I really like, I like them, trust me. I really do, I dig them. But I just feel like the STI on the wheels is just a little too much. It's almost like kind of gaudy in a way. Again, I understand like sort of why they did it. Again, small little complaint, can be fixed. I can get new wheels, whatever, not a big deal. I like them. Now on to the fourth thing that I kind of just have mixed feelings about. And I should have stayed in the car to do this, I understand, like I don't know why I got out. Let's see, that's right about where my head is. What do you notice here? What stands out to you? You got the cool gauges. Looks nice. Look out the left window. Nice visibility. Look out the right. Nice visibility aside from this little GoPro mount from when I was making videos before. But what sticks out? Like, what's this? Okay, so anyways, this boost gauge, this info display gauge, I just feel like it could have been done better. Not that it's, again, small complaint, not bad. I actually like it, and I like what it's there for, and I like mess with it, and I play with the settings, and I kind of check out different things when you're the miles per gallon and things like that. And of course, the all-important boost gauge pressure. I feel like there's a better way to do it. Like, look at this big dome thing. I understand why it's there to keep the sun out and whatever else. And the red stitching, I really appreciate on it. Awesome. But it just looks like one of those things with the big nose, like one of those big creatures or whatever, you know? Like, I don't know what they are. I know what I'm thinking of right now, but this thing, it's like that, except it's your creature. It's my creature, and I like it. I like my creature with the big nose. I just kind of wish it didn't have such a big nose, you know? Like, I don't know how else to put it, but like you notice it and then you're looking over at it like, what is that thing there? And I just feel like there's a different way you could have done it to keep the sun out and keep the glare out. It's like they took the same concept off your main gauges right here and tried to implement it here, and it just doesn't, in my mind, it just looks odd and out of place, kind of. Again, really cool, not complaining. I really like the features on this car, but it's just weird. Final thing that I'm gonna gripe about or complain about, or just kind of point out to anyone tuning into this video. This is the final complaint. And again, forgive me, my car's so dirty. I drove to work the past 2 days, and this is what like, look at that. That's what it looks like. 2 days of driving in Pennsylvania. Yeah, nice, dudes. It's such a pain to keep this car clean, but I love doing it. It's like a hobby of mine. so I don't complain about keeping the car clean. Anyways, but the last thing that I wanted to get at, the last thing I wanted to say, has to do with why I'm down here again. Well, okay, so it's kind of hard because I have this fisheye lens on and it kind of blows everything out of proportion. But here, I'll put I don't have big hands, okay? I do not have big hands at all. Go ahead, make your jokes, whatever. This roll of duct tape. That doesn't really do it. So it's about 2 rolls of duct tape. Again, this fisheye lens. Okay, so here is a standard camera lens. This is like how you'd see it in real life. It's not all bowed out. It ain't much. There ain't much room there. Here's your run-of-the-mill thing of wax, right? Meguiar's wax. That's it. So you have about, I don't know, 2 inches above that, which is plenty for getting over like any sort of obstacles you should encounter in the road. But the problem, in my mind, lies the STI. STI. All-wheel drive. It's like, this is an all-wheel drive car that has rally racing heritage and racing heritage. It's like, I think I measured it one day, it's like 6 inches off the ground, 7 inches off the ground, which ain't much, especially if we're talking about like Pennsylvania style roads and possibly like potholes that you're gonna encounter out there, which again, I do my best to avoid them. But like, you drive this thing down a dirt road and you start to cringe because it's so low. This thing is, the setup is definitely geared towards people that want to go fast and like cool little city streets and stuff, not like taking it down some old country road and just like flying, because it's just, the suspension is hard, the ride height is very low, and I could see you potentially having some issues. I haven't really had any yet per se, but there's definitely been times where I was like ooh, kind of cringing at driving over certain like road features and stuff like that. So it's just something to think about. There ain't much room underneath this car. Like, again, not a big deal. I actually enjoy it. Like, I like how low it is and I like the way it sits. Like, look at that. There ain't much room in between the tire and the wheel well. And I like it. I like it that way. I love everything about this car. These are just 5 simple things that I think could have like sort of been changed in a way, like maybe raise the car up like another 1.5 inches or something like that, just so you have a little bit more clearance and you kind of embrace that rally heritage. This is more so like street racing and stuff, so like Toretto can take this thing around the bends and beat friggin' Ludacris and shit. I don't know, like, to me that's not what this car is about. Again, everyone is different and everyone likes different things about it. These are just my thoughts and my opinions. Yeah, I think that's gonna do it for this video. Basically just five things that I think could have been done a little bit differently, or I may change in the future. I don't know. Again, these aren't complaints. These are just small little things that I've noticed that I would probably gonna end up trying to change in the future. Maybe a few of them. I don't know. Some I can't change, but that's it. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, leave a thumbs up and thanks for watching. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Thanks everybody. See ya. Bye.